Hey, this is Mr. Ward, and many of you have been asking, what am I supposed to do with level 5C Laser Cannon Battle Commander, this whole Desmos thing? So I'm going to do 3 short videos, one on slide 2, one on slide 4, and one on slide 6, because they all involve slightly different things. So slide 2, what's happening is the Blargians are coming along the x-axis, and they're all going to shoot at the Earth with the simple equation y equals 0, because that is the x-axis. That's really easy for them. They might do fancy shots too, but at any rate, you need to select a few Earth defense laser platforms, and you want to shoot Blargians using the intercept form. This is the intercept form. X over A plus Y over B equals 1. This A is literally the x-intercept of a line you want. And this B is literally the y-intercept of a line you want. And then you'll want to make your shots fancy with domain and range restrictions. So let's go over here, and I've started a few, but I'm going to start it over again. So you're going to shoot from any one of these points that you like, any of these y-axis points. So let's pick one. I'll pick this one, 0, 9. Okay, so that is going to be your y-intercept. So in your equation, you'll have an x over a, we can determine what that's going to be, plus y over 9, and it has to equal 1. So let's see what a will be. Well, we can start by shooting this one right here at 1, 0. Well, 1, 0 is an x-intercept. So 1 is the x value there. So we're going to say 1. And it goes right through. And then we can make it fancy. And you have some choices. You could say, from the x value to the x value. That's one way we could do it. Though I'm going to counsel you not to do that. That'll be a little harder. So the x value at 0, 9 is 0. And we say less than, and then you hit the equal sign to make that a less than or equal to. And then you say x is less than or equal to 1. Now that's the way that'll make it more work for you. But if you're shooting all of these ships from a point up here, what you could do is instead make the y value the high thing. We'll deal with the y values, make this an inequality about y, and now we're saying 0 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 9, and then we can actually use this for any ship, any shot, any line that goes from 0, 9 to any one of these points on the x-axis, because all of these points on the x-axis have a y value of 0. So we copy pasta that, Control-C, Control-A, Control to select, Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste, and now we just need to pick another target. So we could pick this one, or this one, or this one, or this one here, or this one here. Doesn't matter. You can also pick some in the negatives. Okay, so let's pick this one here at 22, 0. So we're going to change the 1 to 22 because 22 is the x-intercept there. Do it one more time, and I'll do it for the negatives. Over here, maybe hit negative 11. So we simply change our x-intercept to negative 11. And it works every time. If you had chosen instead to shoot from down here, totally fine. We can copy pasta this here, and then we'll change the y-intercept to negative 6. And now you'll notice it goes off here, and that's because your inequality is from 0 to 9. Now we want it to now go, the low end is negative 6, and the high end is now 0. So let's change that to 0. We change that to negative 6. When you're setting up these inequalities, you're just figuring out from where to where, okay? And here it's from negative 6 up to 0. That's the y component. If you wanted the x component, it would be from 0 to 22. Though that one you would have to keep changing every time you did an equation. All right, I hope that helps for this one. You do need to shoot each one of these ships, these green Blargian ships, but you only need to shoot them once. And if you get the pattern of how to do the intercept form, it'll go fairly quickly.